Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, once again, it has been going far too long between videos. That's how it's been going. This is a trend that bothers me no end. That means I need to get off my proverbial butt and get some literal, actual videos made a little bit more frequently because it irritates me when I don't. And there's nothing difficult or stressing about it. All I have to do is sit here on my backside like I always do, point my face at the camera, start it recording, and yammer on for a few minutes. That's easy as falling off a log. Really, seriously. How hard it is to fall off a log. Well, this is even easier. Yeah, anyway. Review time. Now, this one I'm titling it The Goddess Trilogy. That's not what it's called by itself. Its original author doesn't call it that. Somewhere I saw that somebody called it that, and I'm good. That's a decent title for it. This is 3 stories. The first one is called Yule Ball Panic. It is a 4-chapter story of a little over 10,000 words, and it basically sets the beginning of what's going on. It features, this is a story that has the feature where it's referred to as a fem-Harry, because the Harry Potter character is played by Jasmine Dorea Potter. Yeah. This is, technically speaking, a Harry-Hermione pairing, except, of course, yeah, neither one of them are interested in guys. But this works for them, eventually. Anyway, that's the start of it. It's during the Goblet of Fire event, right after being informed that it's necessary to have a date to the Yule Ball, etc., etc., etc. Lots of angst ensues. And you'd be surprised how much angst you can get in 10,000 words. Quite a bit. Anyway, moving on to part 2 of this trilogy, we have, it's called The Power of Love. This one has 60 chapters and continues on for 373,000 words. Much more story there. There is a lot of good story there. It tracks the progress of Jasmine and Hermione's relationship and how they're each dealing with their own view of their own selves as well as each other, and the view of people around them, and dealing with both canon and extra canon events. There is a lot of crazy stuff going on, a lot of powerful stuff, and strangely enough, after eventually successfully dealing with the whole Goblet of Fire 4th year stuff, that's just to the point where it sets up the 3rd book, or the 3rd story, whatever. This one is called Heart and Soul. 52 chapters and another 379,000 words, which means this thing in total is 116 chapters and 763,000 words. It's definitely a good read. And one of the things you find in the 2nd story is an additional prophecy. One that does not have specifically to do with MoldyShorts, ever-loving no-nos, snake face, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's a very involving story. It's a good romance. If you like angst, you're going to love this story, all 3 of them. There's a lot of that going on. There's just a whole lot of interesting stuff, a lot of fun stuff. And yes, it's M-rated, somewhat for a reason. but it's not really explicit. And it goes way beyond canon, but it's very, very good. Strongly recommended. That's why and because they're all three very related, connected stories, frankly, if it had been me, I would have put all three of them together in a single story, because really that's the best way to read it, as a single story. But it's absolutely worth checking out. Strongly recommended. It's a good read. In places it's an extremely fun read. Do check it out. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.
Here's the tinfoil slip.